Okay, I'm back. We're working on the coat. Right now we're slivering some things out, and what we're going to do is we're going to finish up rounding the arms, which is what we had you do in the last segment. And this is the tassel. What we're working on is working on this portion right here, and we're going to be working on the rope and the tassel. Because the tree is in the way, the rope really isn't going to show in the front, but the tassel will. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a stop cut, another stop cut, and one going across, just like so. Alright. Okay, that's part of the tassel. And we're going to put a little line across, like so. A little V-cut, and I'll put another little V-cut to show that's part of a rope. Like that. I'm going to clean things up as we go. We're going to put three little lines, or a couple of lines, down. Alright, now I'm going to finish up this whole bottom portion just like I did up here. Whoops, don't want to drop your knife, that's not a good thing. And folks, one thing with safety's sake, if you're a new carver or you're going to seasoned carver, do not walk around with your knives open. It's not a smart thing to do. And you can trip and fall and slice yourself pretty badly that way, so please just don't walk around with an open knife. Okay, hate to see you folks get hurt by walking around your house and tripping on something and having a knife in your hand. Not a wise thing to do. Okay, so pretty well done with the front. I'm going to go ahead and finish up the back. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to finish up the tassel. I have that pretty well cut out for the most part. We're just going to round things up a little bit. And like I said, use that slicing motion, just like so. You know, if you need to. I'm just going to try to slice some of this out yet. Just a little thinner. Not super thin. That's about as thick as I want it. Then I'm going to go on the top of the tassel here and just start slicing it a little bit round from looking at the top, okay? And then I'm going to just slice it out here a little bit and, you know, just round it off. You got to be careful. See how that just came off of there? Alright. And actually, I think this will be my last segment for the actual carving. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and paint it offline. I'm not going to go through that whole situation with you folks. If you want to watch how to paint it, you want to go to this series called the Hobo Santa and Hobo Snowman called Friends, and it has a whole segment of how I painted that. And that's exactly how I'll paint this. The only difference with this particular series, we have the tree. So this is going to be brown for the trunk, and then we have a couple of things. What you want to do before I go off on the tree here, you want to make sure this whole thing is rounded, okay? Just round the whole thing up. Okay? So all you want to do is round that whole thing. That's it, okay? I'm going to finish that offline. I'm going to finish the rest of the coat. And the other thing you want to do in the back here is the rest of this rope. Okay, so what you're going to do is just put two lines. I already have them pre-drawn on here. You're going to chop it from the top, just like so. And down to the bottom like this. And up from the bottom. Okay. And you just want to slice that whole thing out, just like so. Alright. And you know, slice that out there. We're going to round this up. Alright, going to round off that edge. If you can see that really well. Round off that edge. I'm just going to do part of it and show you how it's done. Let me cut that out. And also the tree trunk probably needs to be rounded a little further. I don't want to take a whole lot off there, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to clean all that up in there, but I'm going to try my best to do so. Alright, so once you get done, I know I'm jumping all over the place because I'm trying to think what else needs to be done on this thing. After you get that rounded, then you just want to go every 1/4 inch or so, or 1/2 inch, and hold your knife at an angle and make a slice cut just like that, and then turn it around and do another one just to match it, just like that. See how we have that rope look? And you do that all the way around. Okay? So you get the tassel done. The only other thing, you know what, I'm going to do one more clip to finish it up, and I'll be right back.